All right, back again. So today is going to be another reaction video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I think I might actually have a little bit more of a leg to stand on talking about this one than the previous videos I've done, just by nature of this, being somewhat related to my home country of South Africa. So today we're talking about Mr Jambo, the song by Kyle Gordon. So let's not waste any time, and let's just jump straight in, right? The first thing I want to say immediately is that it's clearly a parody of, Paul Simon's Graceland era, in which he actually came here to South Africa and, used a bunch of musicians from here to record that album. And it sounded pretty much exactly like this. Oh, and the other thing is, so Mr. Jambo, right? Jambo is, if I'm not mistaken, the Swahili word for like hello. It's like their greeting word, which is, I suppose, part of the joke too, since Swahili is not spoken natively in this country at all. I saw some people online saying that they think the guy in the video, the Mr. Jambo character, that he is speaking Swahili. I highly doubt that. It's most likely going to be like Zulu or Xhosa or something like that, right? Because no one really speaks Swahili here.
Out there in the African sun, do you ever get tired? Hey there, Mr. Jambo.
Mr. Jambo does not look like he's interested in talking to this white man. Just let him have his meal in peace. God damn.
Will you share with me the jambalaya living in your soul?
The jambalaya living in your soul. I'm pretty sure jambalaya is an exclusively American thing, right? It's got nothing to do, as far as I know, with Africa. Not South Africa, at the very least.
Soul. And then he told me,
okay, now I'm not 100% sure what this language is. And it doesn't have the subtitles. I remember seeing, the first time I saw this, it had subtitles here, and I'm pretty sure he was saying, I don't speak English. And I recognized the word isingesi as the Xhosa or Zulu word for English. Let me just hear that again. Ainkulumbi isingisi. Ainkulumbi. I would have expected like Andi Teta or Andi Teti or something like that, right? I don't speak. Maybe it's I don't understand English. Okay, look, don't quote me on this, but isingesi, I'm pretty sure he's speaking like Zulu.
well, I couldn't speak his language, I couldn't even understand a word, but I knew his meaning was what I decided I had heard. He said, the love you seek is in the valley of the soul.
I love that. It's like he didn't understand a word of what he was saying, but he's decided that he knows deep down what this man was trying to tell him. That's just the knowledge you have as a white man when you go to Africa, and you can come here and tell us what we mean when we say things.
The love you seek, it's in the wisdom written on the ancient scrolls.
And of course, it's like, what this guy was telling him was some mystical knowledge about the secrets of life, because that's what the mystical black man is there for. He's there to guide the young white man on his journey.
Hey lions and bears. Do you ever get scared?
I love the little bits of ignorance that Kyle Gordon throws in there, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure he knows that there aren't any bears around here anywhere. He's just trying to portray this Barry Bergen character as a some real putz.
And then he whispered,
I love the clueless look on Mr. Bergen's face here with the yeah, I get it, man. He finally gave me what I came here for. Some words that I'm just gonna impart my own meaning upon.
that's what I decided I had heard. He said the love you
It kind of looks like Mr. Jambo was telling him that don't go that way. No. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go that way. I love it. Oh, this is so clearly a Paul Simon moment right here. It reminds me of Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes, and the music video for that. Paul Simon's got his acoustic guitar up here, and he's got the singers from Ladysmith Black Mambazo behind him, and you know they're doing their whole thing, and he's doing his goofy little, you know, white boy dance. I have to wonder if before shooting the video he kind of explained to everyone, like, look, I'm coming here to do like the stupid American thing, right? Coming to Africa, and really had them play up into the sort of expectation that this sort of character would have coming there, you know? Because it's just it all like it's all happening so perfectly. He really he really paints that picture so great. But just as a side note, what a beautiful country, right? I wonder where in the country he filmed this. Oh, I would love to know. It'd be so interesting. I mean, a lot of stuff gets shot like near Cape Town, so there's a chance that a lot of this is near Cape Town. I'm not sure what the... Anyway, yeah. It's somewhere in and around the country. That's so cool. Yeah, he did a great job. He really captured both the sound and the spirit of that whole, you know, Paul Simon, Graceland vibe. It's this sort of clueless American, over-romanticizing the African continent. But you know, if you wanna hear more of this kind of sound, which is, you know, a very familiar sound to anyone who grew up in South Africa, whether you listen to this kind of music or not. Obviously, there's obviously Paul Simon. You can listen to his Graceland album. This is basically the sound of it. But there's a better way. There's a better way to access this sound than just by listening to Paul. There's nothing wrong with listening to Paul Simon. Graceland is a great album. I listened to it. It's a good album. But there's a better way to access this sound. And that would be to go directly to the source, right? you can drink this from the tap. You don't have to get it bottled by Paul Simon. My personal favorite is a band called Stimela. Their lead guitarist and slash lead vocalist is a guy named Ray Piri, and Ray Piri played lead guitar on the Graceland album. So that, if you like that guitar sound, that's basically the place to go, is to listen to Stimela and a little bit to the Cannibals with Mparanyana. But those albums have a bit of a more like American soul kind of sound, whereas once they changed their name to Stimela, they really went like more into the Afrofusion kind of sound, where it's like African music mixed with jazz and R&B. It's really good. That's a good place to go. There's Bakithi Kumalo. He actually played bass on the Graceland album, so that fretless bass sound. Do you want more of that? Bakithi's the guy to go to. His music I'm not as familiar with, but there's some good stuff there. Obviously, Ladysmith Black Mambazo, right? That's essential for that like harmonized choir kind of sound that Paul Simon uses on songs like I mentioned earlier, Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes. Other bands that you could go to for this kind of sound would be the Boyoyo Boys. They've got a song called Puleng. And everything I've mentioned so far is all sort of associated with Paul Simon creating Graceland, right? He had Bakithi and Ray on the album, and supposedly Boyoyo Boys was the band that he heard that ignited his, desire to make this album. But then I would just say, from my own personal favorites, from music that I enjoy listening to, there's also the Makgona Tshole band. So that's Makgona Tshole band. That's more instrumental. There's no vocals on their tracks. I don't think I've heard any singing on any of their songs, but it's really like good, like upbeat music. Yeah, I mean, look, there's tons. These are just a few that I can name right away. But yeah, that's about it. What can I say? I think great job to Kyle Gordon. He captured the sound really well, and he flipped the whole Paul Simon thing on its head, which I like. Really played into the how a lot of people now see that period of Paul Simon's career. It's like a bumbling buffoon who probably had no place doing what he was doing, right? For better or for worse. Like I said, I like the Graceland album. I'm an occasional Paul Simon fan. I'm not as harsh on Graceland as a lot of South Africans are. You know, there's a lot of us who really like the album too. And I think it's unfortunate, it is just the truth, but it's unfortunate that for a lot of us as well, that is how we discovered these bands. It was because of Graceland. It's unfortunate, but you know, that's the way it goes. You know, America leads the way, and that's just the way it is. But yeah, great job to Kyle Gordon. Like I said, check out the artists that I've mentioned. Maybe I'll like put together a playlist of these like Afrofusion type of songs that you can listen to. I'll put some of my favorites down there, some classics. Yeah. Listen to African music, guys. There's so much good shit out there. Seriously. Yeah. If you guys know about any other Afrofusion bands that I didn't mention, you know, you can leave a comment, whatever. Tell me you forgot this guy, you forgot that guy, you forgot this lady, you forgot that band, whatever it is. Go ahead, let me know. Yeah, that's it. Go listen to Stimela. Check out Whispers in the Deep, Pinda Mzala. That's a good song. Peace.